You are stuck in an institution for the first 22 years of your life. They teach you how cells divide. They make you memorize the history of dead kings, but they never teach you how money works. This is not an educational failure. It is pure brainwashing. Look at yourself. You have a valuable degree in your hand, but by the 20th of the month, your bank account is empty. You wake up every morning. You push through traffic to get to the office. You are living the dream of someone who doesn't care about your existence. Your degree didn't give you freedom. It's an invisible shackle around your neck. You think you are building a career? Wrong. You are a perfect slave trapped in the financial matrix, a forced competitor in the rat race. Are you ready to face the truth? Late 18th century, industrial revolution is sweeping the world. Thousands of new factories are being built. But factory owners had a big problem: free people. People who lived their own lives. They farmed their own land or did business. They were not willing to work in the monotonous environment of factories. The system needed a group of people who would not question, who would follow orders, those who would not have independent thinking. And this is the purpose for which the modern education system was designed. Your school is not a temple, it is a production line. Look a little deeper. The bell rings at school, you enter the classroom. The siren sounds at the factory, the workers join the work. You are forced to wear a certain uniform at school. The factory has a dress code for workers. Talking without permission is prohibited. Going to the bathroom on your own time is prohibited. Disobeying the instructions of the authorities is punishable. These are not coincidences. This is indoctrination or brainwashing. You are being taught obedience in the guise of discipline. They are removing leadership and creativity from you and making you a cheap part of the corporate machine. A perfect employee who will work long hours, never disobey the boss, and never question the system. You are programmed to just listen to instructions. You may think that working is your own free will. It is an illusion. That is how your brain is wired. You fit perfectly into the mold they have created. But this physical and mental slavery is only the beginning. The next trap is even more perfect, even more deadly, designed to keep you poor forever. Look at your syllabus. They taught you the Pythagorean theorem. They made you memorize the structure of mitochondria. But they never taught you how taxes work, how credit cards destitute you, how inflation eats into your pocket. This is not an educational mistake. This is a well-planned financial blindness. The architects of the system know very well if you learn the real rules of money, you will no longer be their slaves. You will create wealth or assets. You will buy your freedom, but your freedom is the biggest threat to the survival of the financial matrix. They need people who will wait like crows on a pilgrimage for the salary message at the end of the month. Look, they teach you it's good to save money. But the bank makes millionaires by trading with your saved money. And inflation destroys the purchasing power of your saved money every day. They trap you in debt. For a worthless paper degree, you or your family give away all your life savings. As a result, your journey in career does not start from zero. It starts from a huge minus. You are participating in a financial game every day, none of the rules of which you know. But the system has arranged every rule in such a way that in the end, only you lose. If you stop the video now, you are voluntarily choosing that blindness. Learn to digest the truth. Watch until the end, because keeping you ignorant about money It was not enough for the system to keep you locked in this rat race forever. They had to play with your psychology, to sow the seeds of fear in your brain. They invented a deadly psychological weapon. In your brain, from childhood, only one thing has been put into it. Making a mistake means failure. A wrong answer on the exam paper, and your marks are deducted. A red ink stain, a bow of shame. Have you ever wondered what this grading system really is? It is not a tool for assessing talent. It's a psychological prison. In the real world, those who win, those who become wealthy, they take risks. They make mistakes over and over again and learn from those mistakes. But school programs your brain to be afraid of taking any kind of risk. They instill in your subconscious mind making mistakes is a sin. The result? You seek a safe life. You become desperate. You're afraid to invest. You don't have the courage to start any of your own ventures. Because your programming tells you, what if I fail? This fear of yours is the system's greatest victory. They have made you timid so that you never step outside their boundaries. You think that a job with a fixed salary at the end of the month is your only safe haven. Know that salary is the bribe that the system gives you to forget your own dreams forever. Do you think that being first in class or having a good GPA will give you respect in society? The reality is, the students who get A grades in the class, the students who take risks with C grades, work in the company for the rest of their lives because the student who gets A grades is designed to live by the rules of the system, and the student who gets C grades has broken the rules of the system. But that's not the end. You're still staring at the screen because you know I'm telling the truth. But what comes next will ruthlessly tear away the last shred of your so-called safe life. You were told, study well, get good results, get a secure job. Then life settles. This is the biggest lie in human history. Are you really safe? Your company can lay you off whenever it wants if you stop earning a month's salary. Your standard of living will collapse. You have no financial security. You only have one illusion, the illusion of security. What are you really doing? You are selling the most valuable asset in your life. Your time. You're locked in a cubicle from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Your youth, your energy, your eyesight, everything is being sucked up by a corporate Dracula. In return, you're being given a piece of paper whose value is decreasing every day. They make you work and they make you pay taxes. Then you pay the bills with what's left. You rack up interest on your credit cards and wait for next month's paycheck. This is modern-day slavery. In the past, slaves were chained to chains. Today's slaves set their own alarms in the morning. Run to the boss. You're the most skilled competitor in the rat race. The faster you run, the faster the wheel turns, but you can't move an inch forward. You're buying a new car for your boss. You're arranging a luxurious vacation for the company's CEO. And you're carrying the corpse of your own life. The system is not designed to keep you poor. The system is designed to give you just enough to get you back to work tomorrow morning. You are trapped in an invisible cage, and the most tragic thing is, you have the key to the cage. School did not educate you, it domesticated you. You think you are free, but you are tied hand and foot. The invisible chains of the system. They have programmed your mind in such a way that you think of your own prison as your home. The first step to escaping the financial matrix is to unconditionally accept that you are a prisoner. To achieve any kind of financial freedom or your own sovereignty, You have to question every rule that this system has created. If you feel a strong sense of anger after watching this video, you are not alone. Anger is the most natural and logical response to the elaborate deception that schools, colleges, and the financial system have been doing to you for years. You have realized today that the game is rigged against you. But don't do anything stupid out of emotion. Don't go and throw your resignation letter in your boss's face tomorrow morning or quit your studies in anger. Don't give up. Emotional rebellion against a blind system will only destroy you. Instead, be cunning like a predator. Use your current job or degree as your funding for salvation or capital. There is no need to go outside the system right now. From within the system, become smarter than the system in silence. Now the responsibility is entirely yours. To the outside world, stop pointing fingers and store energy within yourself. Start your own financial education. Learn small investments and gradually build your own blueprint for liberation. This system was designed to keep you asleep for life. But the fact that you watched this video to the end means you've woken up. Now, what's your first well-planned step?